What's up YouTube, JackalGoldKick here, and today I'm going to be talking about why I'm looking forward to the Resident Evil 2 remake. Now I may be kind of late to this because they did confirm there is going to be a Resident Evil 2 remake kind of months ago, but fuck it, I'll talk about it. So, I do own Resident Evil 2 as you can see here for PlayStation 1, but it can be played in the PlayStation 2 because as you know, PlayStation 1 games can be played on PlayStation 2, which is awesome. So, Resident Evil 2, classic game. It's definitely top 10, one of the best Resident Evil games, one of the best PlayStation games. Definitely, no doubt in my mind. It's got a great campaign, great story, great atmosphere, great location, great fucking enemies, great characters, great everything. It was an awesome fucking game. So memorable. Fighting lickers, fighting giant spiders in the police station, fighting dogs, fighting zombies. You got the crows, you got Mr. X. Just so many classic enemies in Resident Evil 2, and I'm looking forward to the remake because this game had great campaigns with Leon and Claire. You know, it was scary sometimes. I wouldn't say all the time because, in my opinion, I don't think the old Resident Evils are as scary as people make it to be. But there is scary moments. I'll say that there is scary moments in this game, especially when that one guy turns into a zombie, that one dead cop that you meet at the beginning. When you go back around the police station later in the game, and you find that guy, that dead cop, that lets you in through the door in the beginning of the game. You meet him, and he becomes a zombie. That's a pretty intense moment. But yeah, it's overall Resident Evil 2 is a great game. I'm not gonna go any more in depth because it's just in the review. But I just wanted to touch base on the original real quick. Great, Resident Evil 2 is a great game. If you haven't played it, you need to pick it up. You gotta pick it up. If you played any other Resident Evils and you haven't played this, pick this game up. It's great. It's the first game with Leon and Claire, and it's awesome. It's awesome. So I'm looking forward to the Resident Evil 2 remake because I enjoyed this game, and I'm looking forward to how they'll handle the Resident Evil 2 remake. And you know, I think they'll handle the Resident Evil 2 remake well. In terms of an announcement, or what I mean by announcement is when it's coming out, I think we might get a reveal this year at E3. I'm hoping. I hope. So E3 is next month on June. I don't know what day, but it is in June this year, E3. I'm hoping they'll show Resident Evil 2 Remake. Just show something and just give us a release date. My guess is we'll get Resident Evil 2 Remake release early 2017. That's what they'll probably do because that's what they did with the last two. They did Resident Evil 1 Remastered in early 2015. Then they did Resident Evil 0 Remastered in early 2016. So I think Resident Evil 2 Remake will come out early 2017. It would be nice if they came out with Resident Evil 2 Remake at the end of this year. That would be cool, but it'll probably be early 2017. So I'm looking forward to it. The graphics should be awesome. I can't wait to see if they added in any new things to the game. Can't wait to replay and experience Resident Evil 2 Remake. It'll be awesome. Get to experience it on these new consoles, new graphics, just everything. Because people have been wanting a remake for this for years, and I can see why. It's a classic game. I'm looking forward to battle mode, and I want to see if they enhanced it or just put that in, because Resident Evil 2 has a battle mode. It's basically like Mercenaries. You play as Leon, Chris, Claire, and Ada. You go through stages. I've seen gameplay of it. Battle mode looks fucking awesome. I hope that's in the remake, and I hope they make it co-op. That's what they should do with the Resident Evil 2 remake. They should have battle mode in there and make it online co-op or split screen co-op, you know. Now, I'm not saying co-op and campaign. I'm just saying battle mode for Resident Evil 2 remake, make it co-op or make it online co-op, because it's a mode that could be co-op because you can play as a bunch of characters. And I also think they should add in some characters to battle mode. Maybe add in Hunk, Tofu, add in Brad, add in just some extra characters, extra stages, you know. You could package the hell out of this because it's a remake, and I'm looking forward to the Resident Evil 2 remake. Can't wait for it. I think Capcom will do it really good and do it justice. Some people say, well, they might just do the gameplay from Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6, and I don't think they'll do that. I personally like the modern Resident Evil games and the old ones, but I don't think Capcom is gonna destroy this old game and just make it shitty and make it have gameplay like Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6. I don't think so. The gameplay for Resident Evil 2 Remake will most likely be like the Resident Evil 1 Remastered. Probably enhanced or something like that. So don't worry. I don't think Capcom will mess it up, because if they do, they'll probably lose money, you know. Because if they hit this right and they do this right, they're going to make so much money off this. And it's a smart thing they're doing. Glad they're doing a Resident Evil 2 remake. Let me know what you think of Resident Evil 2 and if you're looking forward to the Resident Evil 2 remake. I can't wait for this. One more thing I forgot to touch on in Resident Evil 2 and what I think should be in the remake is the 2 extra campaigns. Now I haven't played them, but I know they exist. In Resident Evil 2, there's two campaigns you get. There's a Hunk campaign and a Tofu campaign. I'm pretty sure they will be in the Resident Evil 2 remake, but what I think Capcom should do is enhance both of those campaigns. Make Hunk's campaign a lot longer. Just enhance both of those campaigns because, you know, like I said, it's a Resident Evil 2 remake. You want to make it a way bigger package than the original, and you want to try to make it better than the original. So I think Capcom will probably enhance both of those small campaigns, or at the very least, just add them in as well. And yeah,